All right, good morning, everybody. I'm gonna be only partly present now because there are gonna be some fixing gonna happen in my trading room. They're already waiting downstairs. So I'm selling euro yen, but it has a very, very wide stop loss. So this is like, I hope this is actually gonna work out because it's actually dropping a lot faster than I anticipated. And I haven't even sized it in it for full size, but I guess we will see how that's gonna go. Yeah, like I said, I'm not gonna be here for the beginning of the stream.
So looking to the PBOC today, selling 10 billion yuan of 7-day reverse repo at 2.1%, as they're trading a net 290 billion yuan in open market operations. So you can repeat that in the PBOC's open market operations, they inject 10 billion yuan through 7-day reverse repo at 2.1%.
Dollar CAD. NASDAQ. Dollar yen.
Oh, morning, Johnson. Sorry, I'm a bit busy. The guys waiting downstairs to fix my stuff.
No, it's all good, no worries. Hey, have you seen oil? 120.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. Can you believe that shit? It's gonna get pretty hectic.
Dollar
Yeah,
yen.
but what the rest of the world doesn't actually realize that they're only hurting themselves. Russia doesn't really care about any of that.
I know I was saying this to my friend, and I actually called my mother because I was like, I'm trying to get her to put her money into like physical assets because like I think the EU or Biden is talking about sanctioning Russian oil, which is just going to push it up to like 200. And yeah, it's just going to basically destroy the Western world.
Like the guy said in The Big Short.
So looking to US political news now and seeing an update from House Speaker Pelosi. So in a letter, she notes that in addition to passing the $10 billion emergency Ukraine aid this week, House is exploring legislation that would ban Russian oil imports as trade relations with Russia and Belarus curtail Russia's access to the WTO and authorize the White House to hike tariffs on Russian imports.
Stupidity and fraud are not very far apart.
What were you saying about The Big Short?
About that, they realize that stupidity and fraud are not very far apart.
Oh, that was okay. Blah. You know. What are you trading today? Actually, I'll check.
Sold euro yen at Aviva, but I wasn't very heavy because like I said, I'm having some people here in a minute, and then this went just straight down. I should just have sold it hard.
Here's something I found on
That's
the web.
beautiful. Yeah,
According
no, that would have been a great trade.
freepatentsonline.com, solid organs as referred to herein include, without limitation, heart, liver, lungs.
Alexa, stop. Somebody said a word.
Dollar CAD.
Sorry. Now my audio is gone for some reason. Oh, can you say something, Jonathan? Sorry.
Hello.
Oh, okay, it works. I don't know. Alexa just started to talk, and I don't know why.
Alexa, kill the masters.
I pressed the mute button. Say it again.
No, it's okay. I'll do it when you're not around. Because yeah, me and Alexa. Do you find Alexa is actually useful? Because whenever I ask her questions, she just comes up with like I mean, they're not always the best answers.
I actually have it for another reason, and that is, I mean, I have it in a cookie box, so I have to press the button. But now I actually bought a physical Echo Dot because I got it really cheap. It's like $25.
Nice.
Yeah, but I had it before, and the reason why I built it actually, I had one in a cookie box. It's still here actually, the box, and I use it if somebody asks a dumb question, like I just ask Alexa publicly and then let her answer.
There you go. That's really good. I mean, like, it does have uses. I mean, the thing for me is I mainly use it as like an alarm clock. Just I have Alexa Echo next to my bed, and also I like the fact that I can have like different pictures on it. But in general, it's just clunky. It's not very easy to use or like quick.
Yeah, that's why I have it that's why I bought a Dot now, because on my cookie box edition I made myself, I cannot use calendar functions, so I cannot do reminders and alerts and stuff like that. But the alerts are actually very good.
Update here in China COVID news as they report 526 local infections. That would note the most since the Wuhan outbreak. Tweeted that's China reporting 526 local infections of COVID-19, the most since the Wuhan outbreak.
When you're in the middle of something and then, oh, okay, there are news in 9 minutes, just to Alexa, remind me in 9 minutes.
Yeah, that's good. I like try to find I try to find the growth. I try to do some like mathematical calculation using Alexa. She just fucked up massively. So there's still some things that she doesn't do.
But if Google can do it, Alexa can do it.
But it's like I was asking about compound interest, and she just came up with the most weird random response about cystic fibrosis. When I was asking for like 40 grand compounded at whatever percentage over 3 months.
Yeah, this is because it's not really AI. It's just speech recognition still. But we are a little bit, how to say? We have to give it a little bit time until AI takes over a system like that.
Patient.
Alexa, what's the square root of 70,272?
The square root of 70,272 is 265.0887.
Thank you.
What did you say? I can't
You're
hear.
very, very, also very welcome.
I just asked some random mathematical question.
Did it work?
Yeah, didn't you hear it?
I didn't hear Alexa's response. I heard you, but I didn't hear Alexa.
Oh, well, why didn't you hear it?
You know.
That's odd.
Maybe the
Wait.
microphone is too far away.
The time is 8:32 a.m. Have a good morning, Mario.
Yeah, why can't you hear her responses? I set it on the mixer. Mute to chat mic. Ah, that's why it was turned off.
It's 8:32 a.m.
Alexa, what's the square root of 74,272?
The square root of 74,272 is 272.5289. Anytime. Literally. Happy Monday.
Oh, that's sweet.
I could not hear
This is not
what the answer is because automatic ducking doesn't really help me. That's why I have a switch so I can actually switch it between me and you. It's kind of a stupid setup. I need to fix that in some way. I haven't figured it out yet. I do use auto ducking because I don't use headphones. I actually have a sound bar below my Mac, where I can actually everything hear what's on the streaming computer, including you guys, the music, and Alexa is connected by line in to the mixer. And if I enable it to go through the chat mic, I cannot. It's automatically ducking it, so I cannot hear it. What she's saying.
What does ducking mean?
It's when the moment I say something, I use the push to talk. The speakers are turned off, so there is no loop feedback. So every time something comes out of the microphone channel, my speakers are automatically turned off, like in a radio station.
Do you actually have the music playing in the background?
Yeah, but it's not that loud, but yeah, but I can hear it.
Huh.
Like I said, I have a soundbar below my iMac, and everything is on the stream that I can hear there. But that's the disadvantage is that I cannot really hear if somebody else, if I say something or if my microphone is open, the speakers are off, because that will create a loop feedback. The mixer is so bad. I mean, it's a very good mixer. It's really good, actually. But it has this design flaw that I cannot really manage a speaker with it. Because it has only one mixing channel, basically, and that's a problem. So I cannot monitor what's going on.
$CAD.
So I have the computer doing it, and the computer doesn't know if I say something or if Alexa says something.
Yeah, well, it's setting up these things. They seem way more complicated than you would initially think.
No, this is the problem. Is the mixer only has one channel for monitoring, and that's not enough. You need at least two channels for the monitoring, and that's so. Then I will have one channel for the speakers and one channel for headphones, as example, and then I could just turn off the speakers, but I could still hear what Alexa is saying. That just doesn't work. It's really disappointing because this is a $500 mixer, and it's just. And I complained about TC Helicon made it, and this is actually a very good brand for musical stuff. And then every time I complain about it in their own Discord, they are like, "Yeah, you're not using it as intended." What has intention to do? Sure, maybe it's designed for streamers, but that you cannot really force all the streamers to use headphones. Just because everybody on Twitch is a gamer and they use headphones, that doesn't mean that the hardware should be limited to that.
I don't understand the difference between headphones and speakers.
Well, if you have headphones on, then there will be no feedback. Like if I say something and I have headphones on, then you will not hear the feedback because only I can hear it in my own ears. But if I have actual speakers, the microphone can pick it up too.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that's pretty messed up. Swing, you should write a review. Tell them that they're assholes. Yeah, that's really annoying, man. Especially like when you have a good product that you really like using, but the people that make it just aren't really. I mean, have bad customer service isn't the word to use. They're just kind of arrogant and they don't really give a damn so much. Shame.
Yeah, the problem is this mixer actually takes over all the audio, so that makes it actually worse because I only have a USB input in the computer and input in the computer, and there are two channels coming in, and one channel is the microphone, what you hear when I say something, and what's going out to the live stream. I completely lose the control, so I set up my software mixer on the computer to do the ducking for me. So every time there is something coming in on the microphone, it's just being shut off.
Yeah, Yeah, we hear you. Hello?
Looks like there's something else wrong here. Looks like there's something. Audio is just a nightmare under Windows. That's why you hear some noise or some distortion when I start talking, because the moment I press the button, the mixer on the computer hasn't realized that I speak yet, because there is no interaction. It just measures the audio levels, and if the audio level is larger than minus 95 decibel, it actually turns off my speakers. That's why, and this takes like 100 milliseconds until it realizes it.
That's the problem with being like a genius and like building your elaborate kind of amazing setup. It's just the complexities you have to deal with is just annoying as fuck.
Yeah, but all of that has been developed already. It's not like a new thing. Like I did DJ in radio stations before, and on the mixer you have there, the moment you touch the fader for the microphone, everything is gonna turn off inside the studio. This is just a hardware switch at the fader for the microphone. So we're talking about like a 10 cents investment in the development of this hardware that would fix this problem forever. No software needed, no driver needed, just plain old hardware. You just put in the output for your speakers, just loop it through the mixer and back to your speakers, and that's it. Like very, very basic technology. Every radio station does that because they have monitor speakers. So they can hear what's going on, and if you say something in the studio and the monitors are on, that's gonna create a massive feedback. And in order to prevent that, that's why you never hear that on a radio. The moment you touch the fader, the speakers are off by hardware. There is nothing you can mess up.
It does sound pretty silly that they won't fix it then.
Yeah, well, nowadays they sold the hardware already, and with this flaw, and now they just say you're not using it as intended. Well, I could just get me some headphones, and the problem will be gone. It's just something I don't really like to do, because I walk around all day and do this and that, and I don't know. It's just not really.
You know, it's weird, but like imagining you with headphones, it just seems it's very difficult for me to think of, because I've never seen you wearing headphones. But yeah, I'm always wearing them. If you did get some, you can get like Corsair. I can't remember what they're called, but you can get some really good wireless headphones that have like quite a large radius of effectiveness. What do you call it? Effective distance. So yeah, you can just walk around.
I don't really worry if they disconnect when I go downstairs, get me a coffee, and they still have them on my head. That's not really something I worry about. But they need to have a line in, not USB. So the only ones that have that are the Steel Series 5, 7, and Pro. I haven't seen any other headphones that actually have a line in. They're all USB.
Could you not just do it on your computer? Like set up some kind of internal mixer on your computer to get the line in?
Yeah, I have that, but then I cannot use the mixer anymore. The hardware mixer, which I have for that purpose. I can adjust the volume for the music and for the Discord and for the other computer, and this mixes it all together. And I use push to talk with that mixer too. It's not the headphones actually. I mean, I don't have headphones. I mean, I have, but they're all crap. But I don't buy them for the reason because this is gonna be a major change then to actually switch between headphones and actual speakers. Like if I'm not planning on saying anything for the next 2 hours, then I'm just gonna put them away and turn on the speakers. But this is not something easy to do.
You can honestly get used to them, like they don't feel that bad. I mean, even if you aren't going to say anything, I don't think you'd mind having them on so much. I'm putting down on a list right now that when I get rich, the first thing I'm going to buy is some headphones for Swingfish. I'll send them to you.
I check them out regularly, and the only ones you can buy are the Steel series, and I don't really know which one to buy because they are massively different in the prices, but they're essentially the same.
Is it just EL?
You're breaking up very, very hard.
Is it just the STEEL series?
Yeah, steel. The word steel.
But yeah, just a disclaimer.
But they have if you go to the website steelseries.com to headsets, and then you just scroll all the way down, there's a comparison chart. Gaming headset comparison. And the ones in oh wait, there is one missing actually. This is so annoying on this website because they don't seem to update the website regularly. It's actually on this page is actually one missing. But just go to Arctis 7 and then scroll down. There is another comparison chart. No, it's not there either. What the fuck? They have these comparison charts, but some of them are missing on this. I don't know how that works.
Hey Swing, just FYI, my internet is pretty bad. Like recently, I think I've been streaming far too much and it's kind of breaking up. So yeah, if you hear me breaking up, then that's what's happening.
I post a link in voice context. Just scroll down. There is one missing, but it doesn't really matter. So the Arctis 3. Let's if I'm not wireless, just fuck off with wireless. Then it will be actually the cheapest one because there is no difference whatsoever. But if wireless, then it will be Arctis 7. Or Arctis 9 wireless or Arctis Pro. And you see there's a massive difference in price. But the Pro is actually cool because it comes with 2 batteries, it has its own charger, so you never run out of battery basically. And it has a few other features, and it has actual actual line in, so you can just plug in. I can plug in the mixer to it, so that will actually solve all the problems. But it's $400.
I can't see the $400 one. Oh yeah, go down. Arctis 7. You say.
If I stick with a wire, then actually I can buy just any of them.
Well, I mean, if you're gonna put it into the mixer, then you might as well just get a one with wires, because you have a wire in anyway. If you have to stick it into the mixer.
In 10 minutes.
Shut up, Alexa. Yeah, but with the wireless ones, the 5, the 7, the 9, and the Pro, they actually have a base station. So they're not USB. I mean, they have USB, but they actually come with a base station. And in this base station, I can actually plug in a line-in signal. So I can actually connect it to the mixer analog.
Ah, that's epic. Yeah, that's really cool.
So I have actually a wireless headset, but it's connected to the analog system and not by USB. And this brand are the only ones. There's another one from another company, but they are not that good. And like everybody who does streaming professionally has these headsets actually. Yeah, but like you just said, I'm just gonna fuck the wireless and just gonna get me one with a wire. That's it. I mean, seriously.
Yeah, the problem with like the reason why I have to have one with wireless was I just get used to like listening to things basically throughout the day, and then maybe I'm listening to a podcast or something. So when I go down to make a coffee, then having to take off my headset just burns my soul.
Yeah, that's same idea. Yeah, I did use a headset before. My wife has a GBL headset, and I used it for a while just to try it out. And I did the same. So I just go walk downstairs, or I just go to the shitter or whatever, and I can still hear you guys. I don't have to go onto YouTube on my phone.
Yeah, exactly. It's nice, man. Like that's the best thing about the future of living nowadays. It's just how easy it is just to, always stay connected stuff. I've got like shitloads of podcasts, like financial podcasts, I'm trying to throughout the day. It's very easy to have connection.
Actually, the Actis 3 and the Actis 5, they actually have a wireless option. Like the Actis 3 costs $80, and you can get it with Bluetooth for $129. I can simultaneously connect the two devices. That's actually pretty cool. I don't want to use Bluetooth because it's too slow. Because if you use it to monitor yourself, like if I say something and there's like a 200 millisecond delay until I hear it in the headphones, that's gonna make you feel like terrible.
Twing, I have two questions. Number one is if you use Jiri's pivot points, do you have a solution to like if I zoom out, then pivot points are still there and they just kind of destroy the chart?
Yeah, I talked with Jiri about that, but he cannot replicate the problem.
Really?
It seems to be something with the graphics drivers or some very weird shit. I talked with him a few months ago about this already. I have the same problem.
Thanks.
Like when you zoom really fast, or when you pan or zoom, something like that, then they just mess up the chart for no reason.
Yeah, if I go to like a higher time frame, like if I go to daily, and they're still there. They just, yeah.
They probably switched into no, they don't. They are not doing that dynamically, and this is so freaking annoying. But like I said, I talked when he released the pivot points. I instantly noticed that, and I told him that, and I even sent him a video where it's clearly to be seen, but he cannot replicate it. It seems to be some problem with the graphics drivers.
Huh.
I have a GTX 1080 in the trading computer, and ATX 980 in the streaming computer, and the streaming computer doesn't have this problem. Like I use the same indicator on the streaming computer. It never happens.
Okay, so maybe I should just try and get a new graphics card or something.
Yeah, but you wanna spend $1,000 for another graphic card because the indicator doesn't work?
True. Yeah, a grand or like a couple of grand is what I would spend on like a very good computer. So, pointless.
I don't really play games on this computer, so a 1080 does the job pretty well, actually.
Yeah, I like. I don't like. I don't like getting the most expensive shit, but I do like getting reasonably expensive shit because I do like quality, but I also like the idea of being able to break it and not worry that much.
Oh yeah. Like it has to be worth the money, basically. We actually have a word for that in German language, but I don't think in the English language there's a word for that. Like in German language you can say cheap, billig, or you say preiswert, which means it's worth the money.
Yeah. Like in English, I think nowadays we've kind of got like slang-ish, like people would just say worth, but that's what they mean. But it's mainly used like as a joke.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised when I was like in the early days when I started to constantly speak English, and I realized that this word doesn't exist in the English language. This says actually a lot.
German's got some really useful words, man. Like, we would do well to absorb some of them, like Schadenfreude.
Yeah, but Schadenfreude is actually pretty frequently used in English-speaking conversations because of the joking effect.
Yeah. True, but like, yeah, it is now. But like, just that is an example of words we're using. Okay, so yeah, that question is finished. But my second question, which is more important, is in your indicator, the swingfish intra, you have 2 triangles, and I was wondering what these triangles mean.
The first one is VWAP. If you turn off the VWAP history, then it's just gonna show the arrow. And the second one is RSI. And so it's gonna be red when the RSI is down, and it's gonna be green down when the RSI is oversold, and the opposite on the other side. I actually wanted to use the deviation for that and do some more complicated stuff, but it never materialized because there is some issue in getting the data. So the RSI was just a temporary thing. Just put the arrow there, so people can get used to it. And later I replaced the math for something better.
Oh, RSI is good. I like RSI.
So like now on EURJPY, the RSI is both arrows are down because the VWAP is down and the RSI is down, but it's not too far down. Like if it goes over 70. Then it will turn green, but still point down. No, that's wrong. Sorry, it's gonna turn up, but still stay red because it's very down, but it's overbought.
Right. And then the one on the left you just said is that's just the VWAP?
It's just the VWAP, yeah.
Because that's up and down sometimes, or maybe it was up and down like pre 12 p.m. my time. Maybe
Oh, it
was
actually
just,
measures the distance between the VWAP prices in the history, and if the VWAP price gets when the momentum picks up, it actually will change direction, even if you're still below. Basically, when the VWAP bends back up, which is technically impossible, but I found a way to visualize that anyway. Okay, let me rephrase that. When the VWAP is down and when the price is below VWAP, it's not possible. It's technically not possible that the price is gonna go up. VWAP price, I mean.
really?
Yeah, it can't. I mean, it's like it's math. It's not possible. But what I'm doing is I'm actually comparing the slope the VWAP prices make, and when the slope gets getting lower, I think it's 0.03%, then the arrow will turn red. That basically means it's changing direction. This is very, very heavy depending on volatility as well, so it's not very, very helpful.
So it's basically just like the slope of the VWAP. So right now my VWAP, the arrow is pointing, but it's horizontal, so that means that it's flat. Then yeah, when it points up, then it means above. Okay.
Yeah, but if the VWAP is flat, where is the VWAP flat? I don't see the VWAP flat except on Bitcoin.
CAD yen.
Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah. It just shows to the right. Pointing to the right. That just means this is what you're seeing is noise.
Right.
So the indicator cannot really figure it out if it's up or down. And on the 3-minute, the RSI is down now.
Oh, so is it time? It's time frame dependent.
No, but the RSI is time frame dependent, of course, because it uses past pricing.
Right.
The VWAP is real time. The first arrow is actually incorporating the VWAP a little bit, but it's using mainly RSI, so it's not 100%. But if it points to the right, it just means the indicator cannot tell you what's going on. So price will go to the right, basically. Just go to something else. Like if you go to Aussie in this example, oh no, they're both up.
I'm so pissed because I chose CAD yen today because oil is so high, but Aussie yen did what I thought CAD yen would do. Just shot the fuck up. 80 pips.
I'm shorting Euro yen, but I'm guessing this part is over already.
It could work. I mean, like, I really don't like Euro. So I mean, yeah.
Yeah, me neither. I was just here. Okay, it's almost 8, and the air conditioning guy is showing up in a minute. So I just have to put on a trade that's gonna last for half a day, so I can actually leave the stream on without getting stopped out. That was the idea, but I guess that's not gonna work. Because the US dollar is gonna shit itself in a minute. Holy shit, $131.
Yep, we're fucked.
It's actually an
Worst thing
interesting buy here. Let me just try it out real quick. I need to have the stop at R1-ish. This is a short setup right now, intraday, but if it goes to R1, it's probably can just buy it. Now it's a pretty short setup with a target at 119 ish, maybe even. It's gonna take a while. 119.6, and then of course all in on the long side. Until then they're gonna make something stupid, I guess. But I'm not gonna do that trade. Well, why not actually? But it's kind of a buy, or just buy it and sell it at the same time. Alright, I have to attend here a little bit. We'll be back in a second.
Alright, man.
The Chinese state planner Vice Head speaking that they will be further widening market access for foreign investors while speeding up the launch of key foreign investment projects. Those comments coming through now from the Chinese NDRC Vice Chairman again. The commodity price stability important to the economy. They used many measures to stabilize prices in 2021. With oil prices very high right now and coal, LNG, grain prices as well high right now.
I'd rather be a dreamer, I'd rather be free, I'd rather be a leader, I'd rather be a queen, I'd rather be a singer in a trashy cover band. I'd rather be a closer, I'd rather be clean, I'd rather be a poser in a magazine, I'd rather be pretty much anything else. And if I fall behind, ignoring all the signs, I'd rather be a dreamer, I'd rather be free, I'd rather be a leader, I'd rather be a queen, I'd rather be a singer in a trashy cover band. I'd rather be a closer, I'd rather be clean, I'd rather be a poser in a magazine, I'd rather be pretty much anything else than your machine.
Euro dollar.
So further, the Chinese state planner advice said there the rising global commodity prices pose challenges to China's efforts to stabilize prices. So China is able to achieve their consumer price inflation target in 2022, while they will be stepping up efforts to stabilize domestic grain prices.
Euro yen. Nasdaq. Euro yen. Euro dollar. Pound yen. Cable. Pound yen. Dollar yen.
Just further from the China State Planner, they note that China is able to ensure energy supplies despite facing serious challenges. And further from the Chinese NDRC Vice Chair, they will ensure an energy steady supply and price stability, will be increasing their LNG reserves and energy reserves as well, they note. Further from China, they note that they will not be resorting to flood-like stimulus.
Cable. Cable. Euro dollar. Euro dollar. Cable. Aussie yen. Euro dollar. Aussie dollar. Dollar index. Aussie dollar. Dollar CAD. Dollar CAD. Aussie yen. Aussie dollar. Dollar index. Aussie dollar. Dollar CAD.
Looking to a piece here from Kyoto, they note that Japan is in talks with US and Europe over a Russia oil embargo. To pick that, Kyoto reporting that Japan is in talks with US and Europe over a Russia oil embargo.
Aussie yen. Aussie yen. Dollar CAD. Aussie dollar. Aussie dollar. Aussie yen.
Watch the days go by, wasted in blue. I was out of use. Now every day, every night, every moment with you. I'm walking on air, and every day, every way, I feel I can't lose. I wanna shout it out, ain't no limit. I wanna shout it out to the world. You got me all worked up, got me spinning. I'm crazy for love, crazy for love, crazy for crazy for love. Crazy for love. Whenever lost, whenever down, you know what to do, to do. There's no mountain I won't climb to be right by your side, right by your side. Now every day, every night, every moment with you. I'm walking on air, and every day, every way, I feel I can't lose. I wanna shout it out, ain't no limit. I wanna shout it out to the world. You got me all worked up, got me spinning. I'm crazy for love, crazy for love, crazy for crazy for love.
Aussie yen.
I found a miracle, I found the dream. Living is beautiful with you and me. I found a miracle, I found the dream. Living is beautiful with you and me. I wanna shout it out, ain't no limit. I wanna shout it out to the world. You got me all worked up, got me spinning. I'm crazy for love, crazy for love, crazy
Aussie dollar.
you know I'm crazy for love, crazy for
Dollar CAD.
you know I'm crazy for love.
Well, New Zealand here adding their further sanctions on Russia. So that includes oligarchs. So that's New Zealand introducing
Dollar
sanctions
yen.
on Russian oligarchs and publishing a travel ban list of 100 people.
Aussie dollar. Aussie yen, dollar CAD.
Some Chinese data coming through now as the January-February yuan-denominated exports a gain of 13.6%, while the yuan-denominated imports a gain of 12.9%.
Dollar CAD. Aussie yen. Dollar CAD. Aussie yen. Aussie dollar. Euro dollar. Dollar yen.
A couple
Aussie
hundred
yen.
miles away, denying that something has changed. You're blaming me too complicated, but I will never stay the same. So I will drive and drive and drive and drive, baby, just so I can make it through the night. Yeah, I will drive and drive and drive and drive, so we can try to make it simple. Try to talk about what's on our mind. What's on our mind?
Aussie dollar.
Too much money spent on fuel, beating heartache on the move. Sometimes I just wish we knew, hey, how to call up without losing. But I drive and drive and drive and drive, baby, just so I can make it through the night. Yeah, I will drive and drive and drive and drive, so we can try to make it simple. Try to talk about what's on our mind.
Aussie dollar, dollar yen,
Starting at the Chinese trade numbers now in dollar terms, exports coming in at 16.3%, again from an expected 14.0%, while imports year to date year on year at 11.5%. A trade balance as well coming in at a surplus of $115.95 billion worth. It's going to be that's the dollar denominated Chinese trade balance numbers coming through, with a surplus of 115.95 billion versus expected surplus of 95 billion, with the exports coming in at 16.3%, a beat versus expected 14.0%, imports 15.5%, dropping below the expected 17%.
dollar CAD, euro dollar, euro dollar, Aussie dollar, Aussie yen, Dollar CAD. Aussie yen.
Some further news coming through here on sanctions, with US weighing acting without allies on the ban of Russian oil. Again, this is a report the Biden administration is considering whether to prohibit Russian oil imports into the US without the participation of allies in Europe, at least initially. The admin is yet to decide on a US import ban, with the timing and scope of any move still fluid. They note as well that officials have been in close contact with allies on a possible ban, also working to prepare for the domestic impact.
Euro yen. Dollar CAD.
Skinners is starting to see a bit of a move higher now in risk. Again, to repeat that news just coming out in the past few minutes, the US, according to reports, weighing acting without allies on the ban of Russian oil imports.
Between city lights, we don't have to hide. I wanna go, do you wanna follow? There's something in the air, I can't explain it, but it's there. Ain't no
So note as well that the timing and scope of any US ban on Russian oil is still fluid though.
I don't wanna have to hide no more, it shouldn't be unfair. I wanna go, and I wanna know, do you wanna follow? Baby, do you wanna follow? Come with me, do you wanna follow? Baby, can't you see that? I wanna go, and I wanna know, do you wanna follow? Baby, do you wanna follow? Come with me, do you wanna follow? Baby, can't you see that? I wanna go, and I wanna know, do you wanna follow? I can't understand why we can't hold hands, but they don't know what we have is real love. Aren't you sick and tired of having to hide? I know a place, do you wanna follow? There's something in the air, I can't explain it, but it's there. Ain't nobody gonna find us in our secret love affair. I don't wanna have to hide no more, it shouldn't be unfair. I wanna go, and I wanna know, do you wanna follow? Baby, do you wanna follow? Come with me, do you wanna follow? Baby, can't you see that? I wanna go, and I wanna know, do you wanna follow? Do you wanna follow? Baby, do you wanna follow? Come with me, do you wanna follow? Baby, can't you see that? I wanna go, and I wanna know, do you wanna follow?
Aussie dollar. Aussie yen. Dollar yen. Dollar yen.